and translate that into a compelling human drama. Under Alex Gantz's brilliant leadership, Homeland has showed an uncanny ability to reinvent itself, which makes it supremely confident that this show will remain as distinctive, relevant, and cutting edge as anything on television for as long as these producers want to continue. Khloe Kardashian isn't dating NFL star Odell Beckham Jr. The 31-year-old reality star downplayed her rumor romance with the 23-year-old New York Giants wide receiver after she and Beckham were spotted getting close over Memorial Day weekend. Kardashian tweeted, "Sorry to burst your bubble. When a couple of drinks, a little flirting, and an invasion of privacy collide, things may look crazy. However, this ain't that, and this ain't this." The Keeping Up with Kardashian star says she was cozying up to Beckham at Drake's party Monday. Sources told TMZ the pair, quote, were definitely into each other and looked like a couple. People reported Kardashian and Beckham met for the first time at Scott Disick's birthday Friday in Las Vegas. The reality star's flirtation follows word that she has filed for divorce again from estranged husband Lamar Odom. A source told E! News, Khloe is interested in Odell. She thinks he is very sexy and is her type. She wouldn't mind going out with him. She's not looking for anything serious. She's all about dating this summer. Kardashian has appeared to address dating rumors Tuesday by tweeting, "It's really not that deep." She was last linked to NBA star James Harden and dated rapper French Montana after splitting from Odom in 2013. Jerry Seinfeld's hit comedic interview series Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee is set to return this summer. Announced Thursday, Season 8 will premiere on Crackle on June 16th. The show, which involves Seinfeld's picking up and interviewing fellow comedians and actors in a variety of exotic cars to then grab a cup of coffee, will next feature notable guest stars John Oliver, Margaret Cho, Jim Gaffigan, Judd Apatow, and J.B. Smoove, according to Entertainment Weekly. In the past seasons, the television and stand-up icon has drove around with stars such as Jim Carrey, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Steve Martin, and President Barack Obama, just to name a few. Most recently, Will Ferrell made an appearance to close out Season 7 in February. Debra Messing is backtracking after offending with an ill-timed selfie after the UCLA shooting. The 47-year-old actress apologized for posting a photo decrying gun violence as she watched news of the murder-suicide unfold. Former UCLA doctoral student Manik Shakar shot and killed Professor William Klung before taking his own life Wednesday. Messing wrote, "I'd like to speak to the selfie I posted, part of a predetermined day of advocacy whose goal is to bring awareness to gun violence in America. We were all asked to post a picture today. As I took the picture, the news broke about the shooting at UCLA. She explained, "I was so shocked and struck by the horribly irony that yet another shooting was occurring as I was participating in this effort. In an effort to highlight this irony, I posted a picture referencing the breaking story." The star said, "I am heartbroken and embarrassed that many people misconstrue my actions and that I cause offense. The horrendous irony of the timing I was hoping would shine an even brighter light on the crisis and need for all of us to do something together to make the U.S. safer. I am truly sorry." Messing and her fellow advocates were asked to post a selfie and a t-shirt for Katie Couric's controversial Under the Gun documentary. Social media users called the actress post insensitive and in poor taste in light of the shooting. The star captioned the since-deleted photo, "Horrendous watching news about shooting at UCLA with casualties while taking selfies to bring awareness to gun violence." Messing appeared in President Barack Obama's anti-gun violence public service announcement with Jennifer Aniston, Amy Schumer, and Sofia Vergara after the San Bernardino shooting in December. The actress is best known for playing Grace Adler on NBC's sitcom Will and Grace. 6 weeks to the day after the death of Prince, the medical examiner says the iconic singer and songwriter died from an overdose of one of the strongest commercially available painkillers in the world. A. Quinn Strobel, a forensics pathologist and chief medical examiner for the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office, issued her final report on Thursday. The autopsy was done at the request of the Carville County Sheriff's Office. Prince Roger Nelson, according to the report, died from a fatal self-administered dose of phenytoin, an opiate roughly 100 times stronger than morphine. Prince was found dead in an elevator by two staffers at the Minneapolis area property Paisley Park on the morning of April 21st. Prescription drugs were found on him. Speculations have persisted for weeks that the 57-year-old singer died from a painkiller overdose, but it wasn't until Thursday that it was made official. Toxicology results from autopsies typically take several weeks. Dr. David Kessler, a former commissioner for the Food and Drug Administration, told the Los Angeles Times, "We need to see the Prince in all of of us. We need to see the vulnerability. We all are vulnerable here. It's a wake-up call for how we view these drugs. Kessler called it troublesome that many people who are initially prescribed opiates for pain eventually become addicted to the drugs. He says the most important thing is not to look at this through a lens of this is bad behavior. We are all susceptible to these medications. It has been reported that Prince's death occurred just one day before he was scheduled to meet with the physician in an attempt to end his opiate addiction. California addiction specialist Howard Cornfield was expected to arrive in Minnesota on April 22nd, but sent his son and partner ahead. Andrew Cornfield was actually present when Prince's staff found his body in an elevator on the morning of the 21st. Grammy-winning musician Beck has released a new song, Wow, and confirmed that a new album is in the works. After teasing the song on Instagram, Beck debuted the new single in full of Zane Lowe's Beats One radio show, World Record. The song is the first from the artist's upcoming album, expected to release October 21st, according to a release from iHeartRadio. That follows his 2014 record, Morning Phase, which won Album of the Year at the Grammys 2 years ago. Beck said, according to Billboard, "We've been working on this for a few years, so this body of songs has this energy I think will be very good for our live shows." iHeartRadio said, "Wow is only the beginning of new music for Beck in 2016. The single can be purchased on his official website here." Drake and Hailey Baldwin were spotted enjoying each other's company in Los Angeles recently, sparkling dating rumors. According to Entertainment Tonight, citing eyewitness reports, the hip-hop star and model joined each other for a private dinner at a noted restaurant, Yazbel, when they appeared to be totally engrossed in conversation and both very smiley. The pair then headed off to celebrity hotspot The Nice Guy. TMZ caught Drake and Baldwin on camera entering a car during their night out, trying to best to avoid paparazzi. Dinner date, which took place Tuesday, comes after the two reportedly hit it off during Drake's Memorial Day bash on Monday. Drake even made an appearance on Baldwin's Snapchat playing around with the app's puppy face filter alongside singer Madison Beer. Baldwin, the daughter of actor Stephen Baldwin, was last linked to Justin Bieber after they shared a photo of themselves kissing back in January. However, the 19-year-old has since confirmed they are not an exclusive couple. Gwen Stefani is setting the record straight on Blake Shelton's engagement rumors. The 46-year-old singer denied she and the 39-year-old country star are engaged on Wednesday's episode of The Tonight Show, following reports she and Shelton are considering marriage and having children. Stefani said, "Can you imagine the amount of gossipy, weird stories people make up? To me, it makes me laugh every day. I actually do Google my name just so I can see the next one that's going to happen because it's gotten so out of control." She also added, "I think the best part about it is hilarious. The worst part about it is some people actually believe that stuff. I mean, let's just look at the last year. Let's just take it one day at a time. Everything's crazy right now, so no, absolutely not engaged." Us Weekly had reported that Stefani and Shelton are getting married on its June 13th cover. Sources told the magazine Stefani also wants to give Blake his own kid, claiming the mom of three is hoping for a baby girl. An insider said Gwen is totally smitten and wants to have a baby with Blake. Gwen is trying to get pregnant. Another source added, "They talked openly about their future together. They say things like, when we get married, all the time." Stefani and Shelton confirmed their relationship in November after splitting from their respective spouses, Gavin Rosdale and Miranda Lambert. Stefani, who shares 3 sons with Rosdale, celebrated her eldest's 10th birthday with Shelton in May. Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris have called it quits after 15 months of dating. Breakup confirmed by People magazine confirms after the pair celebrated their 1-year anniversary in March with a romantic beachside getaway. Swift shared photos from the vacation on Instagram, including one pic featuring the former lovebirds sharing a passionate kiss. A source noted to People there was no drama, things just don't work out sometimes, no one cheated. Swift and Harris reportedly started dating after meeting at the Brit Awards in 2015. Their relationship was kept secret for months before they decided to go public. The pop star said in April about her relationship with Harris to Vogue, "I'm just taking things as they come. I'm in a magical relationship right now, and of course I want to be ours and low-key, and that is one thing that has been mine about my personal life." The Scottish DJ has been recovering after suffering injuries from a recent car accident in Los Angeles. The principal of Eastside High School in Paterson, New Jersey, has been placed on administrative leave as the school board conducts an investigation into a Fetty Wap music video filmed at the location. The 26-year-old singer recorded the video for his song Wake Up at his former high school, from which he dropped out to pursue music. Because the video makes references to marijuana and features what some school board officials reportedly deem lewd dancing, the investigation will look into the circumstances that led to the video's creation. District spokesperson Terry Corallo said, according to The Independent, as these are procedures that must be followed in securing the use of our facilities, whether all procedures were followed is questioned and being investigated and will be addressed as a personal matter. Corallo added, the district does not endorse the content of this video. School board member Earl Kerr told North Jersey News in response to the video, we need to wake up our children about education, not something like this that I think is just a step over lewdness. The Wake Up video opens with a brief caption that reads, I went back to my old high school to shoot this video, a nobody high school dropout, now known worldwide as Fetty Wap. Celebrate every day, roll something up, and define your own path. The video includes images of marijuana used in the schools, animations of alcohol use, and clips of women twerking and pole dancing. Maxwell dedicated the song and its video to the graduating class of Z 2016, saying on April 20th, the song is for everyone to celebrate 420 all year but still pass that math test. The song is for everyone that might not be in the top of their class or most popular, but you still know where you're headed, just riding your own path. He also added, I can tell you from experience that if you really put your heart and effort into achieving your goals, you won't walk away empty-handed. You'll make it. In August, Fetty Wap was reportedly performed a free concert in Patterson for the city's high school students. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2002, Lew Wasserman dies. In the words of Jack Valenti, the longtime president of the Motion Pictures Association of America, if Hollywood is Mount Olympus, Lew Wasserman is Zeus. Wasserman, an agent and studio executive who was arguably the most influential mogul in Hollywood for some 40 years after World War II, died on this date in 2002 at the age of 89. Born in Cleveland, Ohio, Wasserman was the son of an Orthodox Jew who emigrated to the United States from Russia. He began his career in show business doing publicity for vaudeville acts, later took a job in the mailroom at the Music Corporation of America in Chicago. In 1938, MCA founder Jules Stein sent his rising protege to Hollywood to build the company's business, and by 1948 he had made Wasserman MCA's president. Wasserman began aggressively expanding MCA's movie business, signing numerous Hollywood stars as clients and taking over other talent agencies. After World War II, MCA's client list grew to include nearly every major actor in the business, including Bette Davis, Errol Flynn, James Stewart, Judy Garland, Henry Fonda, Myrna Loy, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Jack Benny, George Burns, Gracie Allen, Gregory Peck, and Gene Kelly. Other creative talents in the Wasserman fold included the directors Billy Wilder and Alfred Hitchcock. In 1948, the U.S. Justice Department succeeds in breaking up the Hollywood studio system after a long antitrust suit decided in its favor by the Supreme Court. Wasserman took the opportunity to effect the most influential change of his career. He renegotiated his clients' contracts with the now more vulnerable studios to include a percentage deal instead of a flat salary. The new system allowed the non-studio talent in the motion pictures industries, actors, directors, and independent producers to make far more money from their movies. With Wasserman's new rules in effect, MCA supplied much of the talent in Hollywood, often negotiating package deals that benefited the star's clients and the agency itself. Wasserman then decided to get his company directly involved in film and television production. Despite the potential conflict of interest involved in MCA's hiring its own clients to work on its productions, Wasserman finagled an exemption from Screen Actors Guild rules, which, with the corporation of then SAG president and MCA client, Ronald Reagan. Wasserman was one of the first entertainment moguls to set the potential of television, which most movie producers regard as a huge threat. Starting with the low-budget game shows such as Truth or Consequences, MCA rose to become a dominant force in television by 1959, producing The Ed Sullivan Show and The Jackie Gleason Show, among other hits. A year earlier, MCA had purchased the backlots and sound stages used for television productions of the struggling Universal. In 1962, Wasserman brought the rest of Universal for $160 million. Finally facing an antitrust suit, Wasserman agreed to shut down MCA's talent agency, which by then accounted for less than 10% of its profits, according to Wasserman's obituary in the New York Times. The 1970s reaped even more spectacular profits for MCA Universal. Wasserman was credited with masterminding the marketing campaigns that made such films as Jaws, E.T., and the Star Wars and Indiana Jones franchise into huge summer blockbusters. In 1973, Wasserman took over MCA Universal upon Stein's retirement. But the good times didn't last forever, and by 1983, the company's stock prices were falling, and rumors flew that Wasserman, then 70, was nearing the end of his reign. In 1990, Japan's Matsushita Electric Industrial Company acquired MCA Universal for $6.59 billion. According to the New York Times, after signing Wasserman to a 5-year contract to continue managing the company, whose course he had guided for nearly 5 decades, Matsushita sold MCA Universal to Seagram Company without informing him. The aging Wasserman stayed on as a media consultant to the company, which was renamed Universal Studios, but failed to retain his former degree of influence. And as your entertainment report for June 3rd, 2016, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night, and God bless you all.